Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to make this video real quick to tell you guys about the 3 things I wish I knew before I bought my first house at the age of 24. I'm going to dive right in, but before I do, if you like this kind of content and you want to support this channel, give this video a thumbs up. Now I'm gonna dive right in. The first and most important thing that I wish I had known prior to making this first home purchase was that there is a massive difference between a top producing realtor and your friend who's 2 or 3 years into the game. Like most people, when I started my home search, I turned to a friend for advice. Ended up using them, it didn't work out well. And after making the switch to a more experienced realtor, I realized exactly what I was missing out on. So my advice, before you start your home buying process, before you engage with a friend of yours who sells real estate, go to minimum two local brokerages and ask for their top producing agent. Sit down and have a conversation with that top producer at the very least. It's gonna save you time, it's gonna save you money, and it might even save you a friendship. And I say this because a top producing agent has seen many tens, maybe even hundreds or thousands of deals in their career. They're gonna have a really sharp understanding of the process to purchase a home. Because they've seen so many deals, they're gonna have a really sharp understanding of the intricacies involved in the negotiation process. This means that you are more likely to get better terms on your deal. And the third thing, because they are so experienced in their local market, because they have a history, a track record, and because they are a top producer, they're known in the market, the seller's agent is more likely to respect them and their asks than they are your friend who is brand new to the game. Listen, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty here, but you will save time, you'll save money, and you may even save a friendship. The second thing that I wish I knew before buying a house is about something called an escalation clause. And the reason I wish I knew, because I bought in 2020, which was a hyper-competitive time in the real estate market. Every house that was for sale had multiple offers, multiple people competing to buy the same property. And what's so cool about an escalation clause, it gives you the best chances of being the winning bidder on the house. Let's say there's a house on the market for $350K. You want to buy it. So you put an offer in exactly at that seller's ask price, $350K. But in your offer to buy, you include an escalation clause. And what it does is it boosts your offer up a certain dollar amount over the highest offer that comes in. So let's say, again, you put in an offer for $350K, the seller gets 10 other offers, and the highest comes in at $370K. Your $350K offer now escalates to $372K, making your offer the strongest in the stack. This is such a cool tool because when you identify a property that you really want, you don't have to play the guessing game. You don't have to risk over offering for a house. You can just put in this escalation and pay a predefined amount over the highest bid, thereby guaranteeing that you win. And this brings me to the third thing I wish I knew before starting my home buying process. And that's the difference between FHA and conventional financing. Now, there's a bunch of rules and there's a bunch of intricacies, but if you do any Google searching for real estate, investing, or loans, you've probably heard about how you can use an FHA loan to buy a house with as little as 3.5% down. It's amazing. It can truly be a wealth building tool. But what a lot of people online won't tell you about FHA loans, it's that they require the house you're purchasing to meet very strict guidelines. And so because these loans require that houses fit into such strict standards, it makes buyers that are using FHA financing less competitive. On the topic of loans, I also didn't know that you could use a conventional loan to purchase a property with as little as 3.5% down as well. These loan products are more competitive than FHA, and they give you a really good chance of winning the deal. If you want more information about different loan types, I'm gonna link an article in the description here. I wanted this video to be super short and to the point, so with that, we're gonna close it out. But if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.
You be all in my business. No, they notice me flexing. Fit in all of my fitness.